Hey, it's Avedon Arcade with Got to Game, and we're here to talk about the new, that's right, new Nintendo 3DS LL model, and it's the Super Smash Bros. 3DS limited edition version that was just released on November 8th in Japan only. It's only weeks after their October release of the new hardware that happened in Japan, and most recently, up at this point right now, Australia and New Zealand also have the new 3DS models. No word when Europe or the USA is going to be getting these, sadly. Now you'll notice it looks exactly like the one we have here in the States and in Europe, with a couple of minor differences. Let me show you up close. Immediately you see it says here new, just like it does in the Amiibo font, and of course it has the characters and stuff on the side. It's very similar to the other regions boxes. It's a lot smaller though, and very small. It says Smash Bros. Here. Also says here Smash Bros. 3DS is sold separately, so it doesn't come inside the package, sadly. So I have to import the game just to play it and test it out. On the side is more information, just the same thing. It's just new. Everywhere in the back you get a big image of what's going to be inside the new features of 3D. Obviously it's improved, the bigger LL screen, the C-Stick, and of course the NFC reader built into the bottom screen for your Amiibo, which is currently not in the game right now, but will be implemented soon enough. So this is the 3DS as it is outside. The first thing you'll notice right off the bat is that it's missing the Super Smash Bros. Text logo, and it looks awesome without it actually. This is how we wanted it in every other region. Luckily Japan did it for this new model, and it looks great. The finish on here is really slick. It has like this foil-like look to it. It's metallic but not matte. It's glossy. Really nice. You automatically see that it's Link, Mario, Pit, Pikachu, Samus, Villager, Marth, Kirby, Little Mac, Rosalina, Luma, and Yoshi. At the top you'll see the L trigger, which is also for taking pictures, and the ZL trigger button right there. Of course the reader right there, AC adapter, plug-in, and of course ZR and the right trigger. On the bottom you see that they move the power button to the bottom, of course, and there's also a stylus. The stylus exactly is much smaller than the one we're used to. It only goes about the width of the system now, and some people might have issues with that. It doesn't extend, so you might want to get a bigger one. Also, you have the headphone port, and the cartridge slot has been moved from the top to the bottom. You'll notice also there's this really nice bevel. It's rounded at the bottom, but at the top it's got a sharper edge, and I really like what they did with it. I don't really like the XL models we have, the way they're rounded off. On the back it says new Nintendo 3DS LL. Again, you see the screws because you're going to have to move that to change out your memory cards, because that's the only way to get access to them. And of course you see Super Smash Bros. Right here as well, and you can kind of see the Smash logo right there. If I could just get it right in the angle, let me see if it'll zoom. There you go, see? You see it's really faint, but it's really nice. I like that it stands out from the rest. Let me show you the inside real quick. As you can see, it looks almost like exactly the same except a larger screen. The volume has been moved off to the left, but the 3D slider is still on the right side. The C-Stick, which is one of the biggest notable additions to it, is really hard. It's like a pencil eraser, really. It's hard to move around, but it's very tactile, and you have this little indent right here just so your thumb doesn't get in the way, especially if you have like big sausage fingers, I guess. The start and select buttons are moved off to the side now instead of the center. The mic's still there, and you have the home button, which is more tactile. You can actually depress it, unlike how it was before. The rest of it is all the same, except, larger screens, and of course the NFC reader built into the second screen. Now that's something I can't really show you right now, but eventually when they implement that into the game itself for Smash Bros., we'll be able to do another review of how that works. But I will get a figure just to show you what it's going to look like once you do it. Basically, you just grab your figure once the game is running and tap it to the top of to the bottom of the screen, or the bottom screen I should say, and it should automatically read it and bring them into your game and read it exactly the way it should be. Overall, it's a really nice build. I really like this model. It's really awesome. Can't wait to actually test it out. So that's basically it for the new Nintendo 3DS. As far as hardware issues go and showing you on the inside, it looks pretty much the same thing like all the other 3DS models, Japanese or otherwise. There's nothing to change. I can't really show you the 3D effects, because it doesn't translate really well when it's being recorded or anything else. But once I do get something that I can test it with, I'll definitely do another video as far as the the figures go. But overall, I'm really happy to own this. I really wanted to wait until I can get this one. Now, I know we're not going to get this version out here in the States, but it's still good enough to have for an import. I hope you enjoyed this video, and check back to see more videos on Amiibo and Smash Brothers. Thanks for watching.